What's going on, Cancers? We're going to go ahead and jump into your September 2022 mid-month reading here, and we're going to take a look and see what is going on with y'all right now and what is coming up for the rest of the month. If you're newer to the channel, these are general readings. Feel free to check your other placements. I always recommend checking your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. You may find that readings may resonate more at different times. So let's see what's going on here, Cancer. How y'all doing? Let's see. Some of y'all may have some Scorpio in your chart. Death card is the first card out. That's why I'm saying that. You have the Emperor, Seven of Cups. You have the Nine of Wands here. Interesting. What are you unaware of at this time? Three of Cups, Queen of Swords here. Outcome, Four of Cups. Interesting. I feel like this is something very important to pay attention to. I feel like there's a lot going on in your world at this time, Cancer, to where there could be some changes going on with the Death card, obviously, to where things are like wanting to be shedded and let go of. I feel like you're finding like your own sense of empowerment through it all here with the Emperor. It's like, well, I need to clarify this first. We're going to clarify here. Let me pull the rest of your Oracle cards. You have water element sensing here. I feel like this is coming out for a reason here. I think this has been coming out pretty recently as well. In the astrology right now, we do have Sun opposed Neptune. When I'm doing this reading, it'll be here for the next few days. If you're watching this video, you know, a week from now, then it already happened. But, you know, really, I'm just talking about the archetypes of the energies of what's going on. And with the water element sensing the Sun opposed Neptune, there is this energy of this more deeper sort of intrinsic looking like within, and it could be coming through inspiration. It could be coming through just what it is that you're feeling and you're sensing. Like your awareness here is being expanded upon a certain situation and a subject, and it's like listening to your intuition as well. But you have to remember that the Sun is in Virgo, so it's like in regards to your awareness, it's like still having a practical mindset toward it though. So let's see what's going on here. You have potential here. Like I said, the potential, I feel like it's coming through that aspect of what I was just talking about. I feel like you have like this reservoir of like potential anyways. And the Seven of Cups is your challenge. There's like these experiences that I feel like you're wanting to shed from the past, but I'm also getting there. And by shedding them from the past, I feel like the reason why is because you want to open yourself up to new experiences and possibilities, and for you to just sort of go out there and enjoy your life, or to experience the things that you want to have in your life. But I feel like that's the challenge in and of itself because of this Death card that is over the whole entire reading. There's a deep, and I'm pretty sure I got this. I'm pretty sure the Death card came out in your last reading, Cancer. Or maybe the one before that. So there's a lot of transformation and changes going on here in your world. And the Death card is like it's inevitable changes, right? The Death card represents the sunset road to metamorphosis. The sun always rises and it always sets. We're always going to be going through these evolutionary periods in our life to where the seasons are changing and things change. And I feel like right now the Emperor, you showing up here right now as the Emperor, is like you're taking accountability here and you're taking power back into your own hands at this time to make the changes that are necessary for you. And you also have Sky Dancer Surrender. And I feel like you could be surrendering to the transformation and the changes. And I feel like you're actually embracing them more here as well. I'm not saying like it's like this total resistance to them, but it's like it's definitely something that is changing and that you're getting used to, and that you're having to just sort of take it moment by moment. And the Death card reminds you to surrender to the transformation and the changes as well, because the more we cling to not wanting things to change, it's like the harder it is on ourselves to embrace the change. So yeah, something you're unaware of at this time is the Three of Cups here. I feel like it's like wanting you to like if you're going through a period of innovation and change, it's like sometimes it's like finding a support system, like people who support you, whether that be your friends, your family, people that you trust. The Three of Cups is Mercury in Cancer, so you know, it's Mercury in Cancer. So it's like really like people that you can trust, people that support you, people that nurture you, and that may be something that you may be unaware of. Maybe it's partially in your awareness, but I feel like it's wanting you to, like, it's okay to like rely upon people for support. And sometimes in life it's like we don't want to be vulnerable, or sometimes in life it's just like, you know, like we struggle with changes by ourselves. But I feel like it's like wanting you to realize like there's a lot of people that that are there to support you and that are nurturing as well. So yeah, and you have the Queen of Swords. How you get through your challenge, your outcome. There's the Four Cups, and the reason why I say this is important, and I feel like it's like it's like a sort of like not even a warning message, but just like a message that's coming through in general. I feel like this is very open-ended, very open for you to be able to interpret. The Queen of Swords, how you get through your challenge, and the Seven of Cups. It's like I feel like it's really wanting you to like look at the truth in situations. It's like don't allow like cloudy judgment to or cloudiness to affect the way you're like judging things. And I feel like this the Sun opposed Neptune energies. It's like, you know, really looking at, you know, like what's the best thing for you and what makes the most sense. And as long as you stay in that truthful spot of communicating your truth and really looking at things analytically or just looking at them logically, I feel like will help you as well. Because you have the Nine of Wands and the Four of Cups. So, I mean, through transformation, the Nine of Wands is naturally going to come up sometimes in a reading. Because Nine of Wands, like, it challenges our beliefs. Sometimes, like, we feel like we're on top of the world, and the next thing you know, it's like our beliefs are sort of being challenged. And you have to remember that the Nine of Wands is a moon card. It's a lunar card. It's moon and Sag. And moon and the moon is always fluctuating. It's always changing. And so our constant state of awareness is always changing with situations here as well. And there's like these old beliefs that I feel like are being shedded. And it's like, you know, and I feel like, you know, that that's what's going on. Like these things that you once thought were true before, or like these hard beliefs that you've had, I feel like they're being challenged, but you're already like shedding them though. And sometimes it's like, you know, those deep rooted ones, man, that really get to us. And, you know, it's like the Nine of Wands is telling you not to give up. You're just going through a period of fluctuation. Things are changing, your emotional state's changing, and it's just wanting you to keep moving forward regardless of, you know, the challenges or the adversity that you're feeling. You have the Four of Cups here in your outcome. And like I said, I feel like this is like, you know, it's wanting you to be open to the possibilities. It's like just because you're facing a disappointment, it's like wanting you not to close yourself off. I know it's probably not like one of those readings where I'm like, hey man, like you got a lot of good shit, but like this is like one of those ones that it's like I feel like it's like a message coming through from the universe or from spirit or your guides that really want you to pay attention. Because the Four of Cups is like when we can get into an emotional state of feeling closed off, like we feel like nothing is happening for us, nothing good ever happens to us, and we just, you know, we just get in that dwelling state, and sometimes we become apathetic toward life, or we just get in a deep sense of a state of apathy. And the Four of Cups is like wanting you to keep your heart open, keep your mind open to the possibilities. Like there are still good things that could happen, you know. But it's like it's realizing that the opportunities are all around you. What it is that you want to have in your life is it's there for you to access, you know. But it's like, you know, you have to continuously flow and move through those like emotions. And sometimes it's like when we're really pissed off, like even if you look at the Four of Cups, I'm not saying this is you, but the Four of Cups, he even looks like he's pouting, right? Like that's what I'm kind of getting. It's like, you know, you kind of get like that energy of like, man, fuck this, you know what I mean? And like the Four of Cups is like trying to remind you that the cup showing up, like you're not seeing that they're like, this is just a period that you're in, and there's good things on the way to you, but it's like not losing hope, not losing faith. It's like it's wanting you to transmute those emotions, to move through those emotions, and to still keep yourself open to possibilities. I feel like a good book that's coming to mind is like, it's by Lao Tzu. It's like the Tao or Tao Te Ching, I think. I can't remember fully the name of it. There's a bunch of different ones that I've read and that I've been reading. But the way, yeah, like the Tao, like Taoism, I think is something that's really being emphasized here that I feel like could help. You got ship exploration, yeah. So if any sign in the world likes to explore Sagittarius, right? Because it's all about expansion. I know you're not I know you're not. I know I'm not doing Sagittarius, but like I said, in your near future, you have the Nine of Wands, which is Moon in Sag. You have to realize like you're exploring, you're expanding here, and sometimes on the ship there's going to be some waves, there's going to be some storms, but ultimately it's not letting the waves and the storm like take you off from the destination that you're trying to get to. So let's see here. Let's clarify. Right, here we go. Death card on the Empress here. Yeah, I feel like there could be like a lot of, I feel like things that you once like really like enjoyed before or like treasured before is like what's like, ending and changing in your life, or the transformation here. And it's ultimately for it to be able to create space for something else to come divinely in that is even better than what was there before. And sometimes the Death card is like when you see that energy, or when you're in that energy, right, of that transformation and change, is like we can't really, all we see is the light, right? When the sun's setting, the light is like going down, right? And it's getting dark. That's all you see. But you're forgetting that the sun rises again. Some of y'all probably got some Sagittarius placements. I don't know. I'm like super philosophical in this shit. Yeah, Four of Wands on the Emperor. I feel like you're focused on stability and structure, support. We got 2 4s here, the Emperor, 4 of Wands. 4 in numerology represents support and structure. And it also does represent achievement here as well. So it's like these little victories I feel like you're finding. And ultimately, I feel like you're could also be really focusing on your own needs here as well. All right, let's see. Cool. 4 Cups, the 7 of Cups is your challenge. Yeah, I just kind of feel like you're just looking. You're looking for the right possibility here. You're looking for the right option here. So you may be feeling like your options are limited, which that in and of itself can cause like, yeah, you have Queen of Pentacles here on the 9 of Wands. When you feel like your options are limited, or you feel like things are scarce, it can create like that sense of the 4 of Cups of feeling just like apathetic, or like fuck, like nothing's happening for me. But it's like it's wanting you to like sort of understand that like there's something on the way, and you can start moving toward that as well. Don't get stuck. The reason why the cups or water doesn't like 4s, right? Why the 4 of Cups is one of those cards that represents like feeling stuck, is because water doesn't like to feel stuck. Water doesn't want to be in a structured. Water likes to flow. And that's why I was getting like the energy of like Taoism, for whatever reason. So, anyways, 3 of Cups on the Tower, something you're unaware of here. You have the Wheel of Fortune on the Queen of Swords, and you have the Ace of Swords on the 4 of Cups here in your outcome. And also Queen of Pentacles on the 9 of Wands in the near future. So, I mean, I feel like ultimately what's going on is like you're really just trying to like create a better reality, but it's like these things that are like coming in and sort of like constricting that, or restricting that. And I just feel like more so than anything, it's more so just because there's a lot of fluctuation and change. We're in a lot of retrogrades right now. So that's something to be aware. I think almost every planet's about to be retrograde soon. But almost everything's retrograde except for Mars and Venus. I'm pretty sure. Pluto, Uranus, Saturn, Neptune, Mercury, Jupiter. Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything's retrograde. And Mars will go retrograde soon, too. So, yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot changing. How do you get to your challenges? The Queen of Swords in the Wheel of Fortune. It's just like understanding that you're in a period of change. I feel like it's what it's really saying. Gotta be real with you. Wheel of Fortune, constant state of change. Queen of Swords is understanding that like this is just the state of the universe, that things change. Something you're unaware of is the Tower and the 3 of Cups here. Yeah, it's like I feel like there's people that actually really do support you, and I feel like people could even be aware that you're going through some changes, and they're there to support you as well. And even like if like, because the tower is like something is definitely being knocked down, right? Like the tower comes out of nowhere, it's like a lightning bolt that like sort of ungrounds everything, right? It could be a shock, or it's like, oh shit, you know, things are changing, you know. And I feel like that could be like you're in a period of a tower moment to where it's like you're having to sort of like rebuild. But the Three of Cups is also saying, I feel like it's like if you need support, it's okay to rely on support here. Four of Cups and the Ace of Swords here is in your outcome. Yeah, it's like I feel like it's like like a negative state of mind. I feel like this is like a really strong message coming through that really wants to be emphasized. It's like the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups is like, you know, like don't allow like your, I ain't trying to preach y'all, Cancer. I'm really not. This is just what's really wanting to come through. So it's like not letting emotions affect like your mindset and your and like a lot like clarity, right? Like sometimes when we get in emotional states towards like we just feel like, you know, like fuck it, man, I'm done with this shit. Like, you know, it's like we're not thinking clearly, right? It's like sometimes. So it's like I feel like it's wanting you to remain open and have perspective here. So, but it's on the way. Ace of Swords is like telling you like things will, it's coming. It will become clear. So that's what I got for y'all, Cancers, in your September 2022 monthly reading. Hopefully this helped. I appreciate y'all for watching as always. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you leave. It does help me in the channel a lot. If you want to subscribe, be sure to click the notification button bell as well. You'll get notified whenever I upload your videos. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.